Hi, I'm ActiveSteve from Get Out There magazine, and after an 8-hour road trip, I'm here in the Charlevoix region for the Harricana 65-kilometer trail race.
Upon arrival on the night before, it was just enough time to register and have a look at some of the swag that was on offer. Then, of course, there was the mandatory race briefing, where race director told us all about the course and introduced the course designer and told us what to expect the next day.
It's 4:20 in the morning and I'm heading to catch the shuttle bus to the start line. It's going to leave at 5 a.m. and I have an hour and a half before I can actually even start the race. So I'm now on the shuttle bus at 6 a.m. We've got about another hour before the race starts. It's raining right now, but hopefully it'll clear up a little later. Well, we've made it to the start of the race. The rain has stopped for now, and we've got the go-ahead to start 15 minutes early.
With over 113 participants in the 65K event, that 15-minute early start didn't actually happen, because we all had to get organized and get settled in at the start line before the starting gun, promptly at 7 o'clock. In spite of the race being 65 kilometers in length, the pace got off to a start quite quickly. We started out on pavement in the parking lot, but soon moved into gravel trails and moved up into the hills for the real action. The first 8 kilometers or so were quite flat and gave us a chance to get our legs stretched and ready for the real race. But as you can see by the profile, there was plenty of climbing. My GPS had me pegged at over 2,700 meters of climbing over the course of the entire race. And much of this was on beautiful trails in the Charlevoix region. Lucky for us, in spite of the remote access, there were 5 aid stations along those 65 kilometers that were well stocked.
I got my watermelon at the aid station. The first 25K done. On to the trails.
Although I chose to take part in the Harricana 65K event, there was also a 28 kilometer event, a 10 kilometer event, a 5 kilometer event, and even a 1 kilometer event for the little ones. So there really was a lot of events on offer for anyone who wanted to take part and enjoy the beautiful scenery. The trails we used were truly outstanding, and much of it was on what's known as the Traversée de Charlevoix.
Coming into the 15K to go, another aid station, time to refuel, let's finish this off. Oh yeah, 1 kilometer to go.
That final kilometer did seem to take a long time, but when I finally crossed that line, it was quite a feeling. Exhaustion filled with a lot of pride. And then, of course, standing around and watching more runners come in and congratulating them just made it feel all that much better. It was great watching other racers come in because we all felt like a family after going through this together. The race director even ran in with some of the final racers coming through the finish line. And of course, after that long race, we were treated to a nice, warm meal. And at night, there was even a great post-race party in the pub at the ski hill, complete with beer, live music, and a lot of storytelling. All in all, an amazing event.
Well, that does it for my review of the 65-kilometer Ultra Trail Harricana event. It was the first time they ran the event, but you'd never tell by the great way they pulled it off. If you're looking for an ultra in this region, I highly recommend it.